Hello and welcome to another Filmmason thing. Look, I've noticed a lot of chatter around web pages and forums and stuff like that, but there seems to be some sort of delusion going around that the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a classic, terrifying horror film. How do I put this? It's not. It used to be. It used to be really, really good. And I still acknowledge its contribution to horror films, and it's still quite a watchable horror film now. Is it still scary? No, it's not. Hasn't been scary probably for about 25 years. It is so poorly made that you're constantly pulled out of the film thinking, oh, why is that person just sort of walking? Or, it looks like a Year 12 film. Yes, it was shot with barely any money, with barely any equipment, with barely any acting skills and barely any directing skills. Tobe Hooper has gone on to apparently direct a few other, goodish films, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre will forever be remembered as being a boundary pusher and a very important horror film, and I don't want to take that away from it. But is it still as effective as it was when it was released all those years ago? No, it wasn't. If you think it does, then I honestly recommend you rewatch it. There is nothing creepy about it. There is no suspense. It's nothing. It's not even really a gore film. As Tobe Hooper said in many, many interviews, there's barely any blood in it. There's no actual really gory effects. It's all kind of suggested. For my money, I would say the remake is about 50 times better. Sure, it's got a little bit of Michael Bay spit and sweat on it, and it tries to go for a pseudo 70s look, but it's still just a little bit too clean to sort of pull off that retro look. But the effects are 10 times better. The scares are, you can't even compare it, really. The scares are just off the chart. It's not really particularly that scary for me anyway, but compared to the original is just rubbish. Well, rubbish is a strong word. It doesn't work as a horror film anymore. It works as a history piece in cinema, and that's about it. I believe in every single facet of the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre that it excels over the original. The acting, the effects, the directing, the sound, everything. It's just beats it. I mean, I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, it's a classic, how can you say it? Yeah, it is a classic. I'm not saying it's not a classic. I'm saying that it no longer affects people in the way that it used to, and it hasn't for quite some time. And people who say that it does are holding on to a memory of what it was from, all those years ago. Honestly, sit back with a subjective mind and watch it again and tell me that you were terrified while watching it. I dare you to tell me that.